The Aegean Sea, a canvas of endless blue, cradled the island of Crete. Here, beneath a sky alive with myths, lived Daedalus, the master craftsman, and his son, Icarus.
Captivated by Daedalus's genius, I held them captive. Their home was not a palace, but a labyrinth, a maze of stone and shadow.
Each turn held the weight of their confinement, the longing for freedom echoing in their hearts. They yearned for the open sky, the taste of salt on their lips, the feeling of the wind beneath their wings.
I refused to let the walls of the labyrinth confine our dreams. I would find a way out, a way to cheat gravity and reclaim the sky as our birthright.
Their escape would be a testament to the power of human ingenuity, a triumph over adversity. The labyrinth held no answers, only the echo of their captivity.
I lifted my gaze to the heavens, watching the graceful dance of birds against the vast expanse of blue. An idea began to take shape in my mind, as intricate and daring as the labyrinth itself. I would build wings, wings of feathers and wax, to carry us away from our prison.
Daedalus, with the precision of a sculptor, gathered fallen feathers. Each one was a promise of freedom, carefully selected and meticulously arranged. He bound them together with twine and melted wax, the sweet aroma filling their small chamber.
I watched my father's every move, my eyes sparkling with anticipation, my heart pounding with the promise of escape.
Days turned into weeks, the whisper of feathers a constant rhythm in the silence of their confinement. Finally, two magnificent wings lay before them, shimmering like captured moonlight.
I helped Icarus fasten the wings to his shoulders, my face etched with both pride and apprehension. "Fly neither too high nor too low, my son," I warned, my voice a low murmur. "The sea's damp breath will weigh you down, and the sun's fiery embrace will melt your wings."
I nodded, impatient to taste the freedom that awaited, my attention already captivated by the boundless sky beyond our prison walls.
His father's words, filled with wisdom and caution, echoed in his ears. But the allure of the unknown, the exhilaration of flight, were whispers too powerful to ignore. Icarus longed to touch the heavens, to soar above the clouds, to experience the world from a perspective unseen by mortal eyes. With trembling hands, Icarus spread his wings. The feathers, light as air, caught the faintest breeze. He felt a surge of exhilaration, a sense of liberation he had never known before.
We were no longer prisoners of stone and despair, but creatures of the sky, ready to reclaim our birthright. Our escape was no longer a dream, but a breathtaking reality.
Together, father and son launched themselves into the vast expanse of blue. The island of Crete, with its harsh memories, shrank beneath them as they ascended towards the heavens. The air rushed past Icarus's face, carrying the scent of freedom and the promise of a new beginning.
Below, the Aegean Sea shimmered, a vast expanse of possibilities stretching out before us.
The world unfolded beneath them, a tapestry woven from mountains and valleys, forests and fields. The sun, a radiant orb in the azure sky, warmed their faces.
Intoxicated by the sheer joy of flight, I laughed out loud, my voice echoing through the heavens. I felt invincible, my heart soaring higher with each beat of my wings.
Section 4. Soaring above the Aegean. The flight of Icarus.
Ever vigilant, I maintained a steady course, my experienced eyes scanning the sky and the sea.
He watched Icarus with a mixture of pride and apprehension, for he knew the intoxicating power of freedom and the recklessness it could inspire.
The higher we flew, the thinner the air became, the pull of the earth weakening with every flap of our wings.
Below, fishermen paused in their work, their weathered faces turned upwards in astonishment. Shepherds, tending their flocks on distant hillsides, shielded their eyes from the sun, marveling at the sight of two figures silhouetted against the vast canvas of the sky. Word of their escape spread like wildfire, carried on the wind to every corner of the land.
The sun, a celestial beacon, beckoned me higher. I yearned to touch its golden rays, to dance among the clouds, to experience the world from a vantage point reserved for the gods.
Forgetting his father's warning, he angled his wings upwards, his ascent fueled by ambition and the intoxicating allure of the unknown.
Section 5. The seduction of the sun, Icarus's fatal ascent.
The air grew thinner, colder. The warmth of the sun, once a comforting embrace, intensified, its heat scorching his skin. The wax, softened by the relentless heat, began to melt, the feathers loosening their hold.
Icarus, no, remember my words. Descend, my son, descend.
But his pleas were in vain. Icarus, deaf to his father's warnings, continued his ascent, his eyes fixed on the radiant orb that promised both glory and destruction.
The first feathers drifted away, swirling downwards like autumn leaves caught in a sudden gust of wind. My body, suddenly out of control, felt a surge of panic.
The world, once a tapestry of wonder, spun beneath him, the blue of the sky blending with the deep azure of the sea. His heart pounded in his chest, a frantic rhythm against the silence of his fall.